We are now in November, and November is pretty much packed with third-party games. I'm picking up Doom on the 10th of November, and then on the 14th of November, you've got LA Noire coming out, and then on the 17th, you've got Skyrim coming out, and I think the same week, Rocket League comes out as well. I think you got Telltale's game coming out as well. You got quite a lot of games coming out soon, pretty much the same week as well. And I've got a little bit of news to talk about in terms of Doom and LA Noire. Now, I think the title is going to be a little bit misleading, but if you are going to be picking up two games, then you will definitely need to get a micro SD card. So, pretty much it has been confirmed that Doom on the Switch, if you are picking up the physical version, the retail version, so you are going to pick up the game card and not download it from the eShop, then you will have to download a 23GB update to be able to use the software. Basically, this wasn't known until a listing on Nintendo UK store popped up. It said to use the software, a 23GB update is required. You need to do this via a internet connection, and pretty much I asked a customer rep, is this for the physical version or download version? The person said download version, but I thought, you know what, I don't really trust the answer. So I asked again. I sent them an email this time instead of chatting through the live chat. I basically said, if I bought the game card, do I need to download this 23GB update to be able to play the game? And they said yes. So I've only got, it's like the Switch itself, I think that is how much it has, like 23GB or something close to that. But if you're somebody like myself that has bought, I've only got like FIFA, ARMS, Zelda, and I've downloaded the Splatfest demo, and that's about it. And I've only got 18GB left, and that's it. I've got Splatoon 2 as well, bought the retail version for that. So pretty much I need to go out and pick up a micro SD card before I do actually pick up Doom next week. I think this should have been announced a long time before where we are currently, just because we are only about more than a week away from Doom coming out, and I'm sure some people will pick up the retail version of Doom on the 10th of November, and they will get it, and then they will have to download this flipping update, but they can't because they've got no space. So yeah, you're going to have to pick up a micro SD card if you're like myself, especially if you've been buying indie games as well. Seriously, you're definitely going to need to pick up a micro SD card. And it also has been confirmed that LA Noire, if you're picking up the retail physical version, so the game card, and not downloading it from the eShop, then you will need to download a 14GB update to be able to play the game. So this is the whole, physical versions aren't really physical anymore, just because you don't get everything on the actual game card. I am a little bit divided in terms of where I am coming from. I feel like these companies, they should be using the maximum amount of game cards available to them. It's like LA Noire costs £10, $10 more on the Switch than the actual PS4 and Xbox One versions. But then again, the game itself is 29GB if you download it from the eShop. I'm not sure if 32GB game cards are available or not. I'm not sure what the file size is for Doom from the eShop, but a lot of people are complaining about Doom costing like a full price game, and I was like, I don't really agree with where those people are coming from, just because that's how ports work. It's like Rise of the Tomb Raider. When that came out on the PS4, that was a full price game, even though the Xbox One version was cheaper, because that came out earlier. It's like when games come out, they just, if it's not like an old game like LA Noire, that is cheaper than a full price game, but it's still more expensive on the Switch than the other versions. But typically with ports, they always cost full price, just because it takes work for those devs to get the game running on the platform, optimize it, stuff like that. So that is why the game costs full price. But if it is going to cost full price, then I would hope that they would use the maximum amount of game card, like in terms of storage, available to them, and not just cheap out on the lowest option. And I just feel like maybe that is what has happened with Doom. So Yeah, I'm a little bit. I feel like this is a little bit shady. I feel like this should have been announced with less than a week to go, or more than a week to go with Doom, 2 weeks for LA Noir. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up a micro SD card. I will only be picking up a 128 gigabyte one from Amazon. I was actually going to wait until Black Friday to see if there was going to be any deals knocking about, but it looks like that I've been forced to pick up a micro SD card this week in time for when I do pick up Doom next week. What I am going to do actually, I'm going to put in Doom and see how much I can actually play of the game without actually, putting in my SD card, whether I can actually play a lot of the game or not, or whether that is actually an option available to me or not. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. So pretty much, if you are picking up the retail versions of LA Noire and Doom, then Doom you will need to download a massive 23 gigabyte update, and with LA Noire you will need to download a 14 gigabyte update as well. So yeah, it's just, if this is going to happen with third-party games, like retail third-party games, then I probably will not be picking up many third-party games, to be completely honest, until there is. It's like, I think Nintendo should allow us to use external hard drives on the Switch. That's just my opinion. So until there's like a storage system in place where I can, pick up multiple games without worrying about picking up micro SD cards like multiple times, then I probably will skip on quite a lot of third-party games on the system. I think this might be a sticking point for me, but let me know where you are standing in the comments, and I will see you next time.